Hello there guys, welcome to this video. Today we're going to be going on a short sort of 20-minute flight from Shoreham to Sandown on the Isle of Wight. We're taking this Cessna 172, it's just the default one. So yeah, I'll talk about the route. You can see I've put I should overlay an image now of Plan G, showing the route that we're taking. We're going to be doing it VFR, but with some VOR aids. So we're going to be starting off at Shoreham on the far right, or east. Then we're going to be flying west to the Goodwood VOR. Then we're going to be turning to a heading of about 255, yeah, about 255, flying down to Spinnaker Town, which is actually an obstacle, but we're going to be at 3,000 feet, so not really going to be an obstacle. Then we're just going to fly down to Sandown, as you can see at the bottom on the Isle of Wight. I'll be pointing out locations along the way, like waypoints and stuff. So yeah, it should be a nice little flight. I've just noticed the weather. I mean, it's a bit hefty. As always, it's provided by Active Sky, with some free cloud textures that I got, which are annoying a bit because they spin around. Look at that. Might look into that. They spin round. Looking into getting Rex ones because they're not that much. So yeah. Anyway, that's enough rambling. Let's jump on in the cockpit. As you can see, we're as cold and dark as you can get in this. I think we are. Oh, that master's still on. I turned the masters on though, so I don't know why I turned it off. So masters on, avionics on. We'll stick Navalight on, or I'll forget. Oh, camera did that weird thing where it flips around. Yeah, we'll tune the radios before we do anything to do with the fuel and stuff, the engines. I've loaded the fuel up at 8 gallons in each tank. So yeah, that's all good. Sorry, just checking that because I hadn't checked it. So you can see 8 in each tank. Sorry, no, in the right tank. 8 gallons in the right tank, 0 in the left tank, and we're the only person on board. Now I'm going to tune these radios. I'll tune the main. That's a bit silly. So 114.75. Yep, that's correct. I could listen out for the Morse, but I know it's right because I can see the frequency there on Plan G. And I've done this flight before. Yep, there we go. Set the squawk to 7,000 feet. Now, what you do now, if you don't know, you just rotate this until this is lined up with the center and that arrow is pointing up. If it's pointing down, it means you're flying away from the VOR. There we go. So now we know we need to go in on a heading of 275. So I can change this round to 2. Well, there's a little marker there, but yeah, just to sort of guide us, help guide us. Ooh. Again, camera. Easy Dock does this thing where it flips around sometimes. I don't know what it's about. Is this on cut at the moment? Yeah, it's on cut, so we'll put the fuel in. That's right. Put the mixture in. We'll open the door. Shout clear out the window, and if I was in the right place, we'll grab this, turn it, and the engine will start. Actually, we should shout clear prop, but it's alright. I believe there's actually people over there. I don't know why they're out looking on this gloomy day. Anyway, we can shut the door now. Anyway, you'd open the window in real life, but can't do that. So yes, I haven't even put the fuel pump on, so let's switch that on. We'll put the strobe on. And taxi, because we'll be taxiing in a second. No, okay, it's not dark enough to have panel lights on unless these work now. No, okay, we'll trim. Just using the buttons on my joystick to trim. There we go. And yeah, we'll set up, we can get going. So if I click that to release the parking brake, check what runway we're taking off from, that may be best. It's used to clicking around on the screen and that bing bong now. Sorry if that was too loud, I haven't connected to plan G. So we need to take off in the correct direction, so let's look for what runway, the correct direction. We need to take off in the direction that we're going, which is that way. So we'll take off on this cross strip here, runway 25. So what I'll do is I'll just taxi along there, and onto there. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Onto there and take off. Okay, so let's. I'm pretty sure you don't use flaps when taking off in this thing, but I may be wrong. I'm not an expert Cessna pilot. I normally fly large aircraft like the A320 and do the before takeoff checklist, which we haven't really got, so just do the stuff we need to do. So taxi light can go off, landing light can go on, beacon can go on, P-top heat can go on. Is that it? Yep, that's set. Flaps, we don't need any. It's all good, so I'm just checking around the place, make sure everything's okay. I may just adjust that by a degree. Oh, that was alright. Release the parking brake, slowly push the throttle up to around 90%ish. About there. Okay. I say there, you can't see what I'm doing, but leave that off that, so see what I'm doing. It's quite late actually, quite a late flight, it's 2000 hours. Oh my god. All over the place. AT can pull up. There we go, we're up. Now we're continuing in the direction, well, roughly the same direction that we're going in. We just need to turn a little bit. There we go. It's all good. I'll try and describe some of the things we're going over. I know I'm not too familiar with the Hampshire area, but it'll be alright. So we're looking to ascend to about 3,000 feet. I'll just trim that a bit more so I can take pressure off the stick. There we go. See, there's houses down below. Looks like current altitude, approaching 1,000. All good. Ease off at ascent a bit. Sorry, ascent. So we're nearly at 3,000, or 2,500 at the moment. We'll be able to increase our speed. Our speed will naturally increase when we get higher up. Send it a bit. We don't need to stick to our altitude religiously, because I think it was the sector that we're currently in is below 5,500, and the next well, we're gonna briefly drift into up another 5,500 sector, and then we'll just be in free airspace, I believe it's called. That's all good. Level off the climb enough. We could actually just follow that road, to be honest. That goes to our VOR. So instead of... oh god, a bit of a rough turn there, sorry. Yeah, so we can just follow this road. Because that goes straight. Like passes right next to our VOR. That's right then. I have to constantly keep an eye on the instruments. Can do true VFR. Now we're just approaching Goodwood. It's actually an airport, well, an aerodrome. Looks like grass strips from here. That's good. I'll be turning. I've already bugged the heading in down below. Down there. So okay. Plan G will probably beep at us when we get there. It does that when you get to a waypoint on your flight plan. Plan G makes a noise at you. So alright though. 3,000 feet. I was trimmed to sort of stay around that height, altitude, whatever. There we go. No, I assume we're over it for some reason then. No, there it is. That's that road we were following. Yeah, we'll make our turn now. You can just see Portsmouth here. That's America Tower's about there. About where my mouse is. So we'll just fly to there. And I'll be able to point some things out in Portsmouth because I know it a lot better than this area. I don't know. I never know about this area at all, but Portsmouth I do, and the Isle of Wight I do. I'd say, I was going to say this at the end, but I might as well just say it now. If there's any place you'd ever like me to fly, like any like landmarks or anything you'd like me to see me fly over, do put down in the comments below and I'll probably do it. I mean, I'm always looking for new places to fly and stuff, so yeah, that'd be good. Any area, or just like any areas of the UK. I'm going to stick to England, I am. You can see they've got the dockyard down there. This is the dockyard. That's called Whale Island. There's no whales on it, I think it's a military base. Or naval base. No, because my grandparents used to live like here. And we used to go in here and have a look in this little bit of wall where there was loads of boats parked up. It's got nothing on it here, but I think it had like loads of buildings on it. Yeah. And this is the south coast here. And you could get well, you still can get a ferry that takes you from here over to there. Oh my god, that scared me. 500 feet to target altitude. Oh god, we're picking up a lot of speed. I mean, we're still in the green zone, so it's alright. But yeah, I believe it took you to Ride. We're going to fly quite close to Ride, so I'll show you that. Yeah. There is Spinnaker Tower there, you can see it. Quite a nice structure. We are a bit low. I don't know if you would be this low, but I'm just showing you for the video. I wonder if they've modelled oh, they have. Is that after? Oh no, that's the cargo ship. So I was going to say, I wonder if they've modelled HMS Victory, which is an old. Well, you must have heard of that, but yeah, there's an old ship with Lord Nelson on it. So anyway, this is Spinnaker Tower here, and basically you could go in a lift up to this, and then here they had a glass floor, and you could look down through the structure. Here, on this bottom one, it's really nice. No, this definitely wasn't all grass. Way too low. Right, turn and climb a bit more. So this is the town of Ride here. And we just want to be about here. Yeah, oh god, we are getting low. 700 feet. Just climbing back up. climb to about 2,000. We're actually on the perfect head at the moment, so I'll put it in here. There we go. Put a bit more power in. We now have a 17 knot crosswind. I just noticed. Coming from the right, so blowing us that way. So we're gonna have to fly into that a little bit. 18 knots now. Jesus. You've got ride down there. Let's see where the ferry would dock. Just them little bits of pier that are sticking out. Now I know the airfield is about here-ish. Yeah. Oh, 1,500, we'll level off here because we're getting close. Let's try and level off. It's hard to trim it right sometimes. I know you can go, like, you can buy little trim wheels. May get one of them one day. Because that could be quite handy. Yeah, they're the things I was on about, the little sort of rock, well, not rock, but concrete island things. Like mini things. I don't know what they are. If anyone knows, please do tell me. You can see this town here that you can see, that's Sandown. And you can actually just about see the airfield now. Didn't realise we were that close actually. You can see it just there. Just a runway we're landing on, grass strip as I said. So we'll decrease the power now. And the altitude. We may need to fly around, not do a go around. I mean like if we're too high and fast. Yeah, we may need to do a loop. Yeah, I'll bring up the power quite a bit. Okay, like almost at idle, like 7%ish. There we go. Got to do a bit of a right turn there, and that'll bleed a lot of the speed off. I do want to get on the ground as soon as possible because it is getting quite dark, isn't it? It's a rhetorical question. Can't really answer it, can you? I know what I said, is it? Yes, that's the town of Sandown. I've stayed there before. When I was quite young, I was like 11 I think, on a school trip. So many years ago now. Ooh, that was a bit early to put the first stage of flaps, so it's okay. Won't do too much damage, we weren't that far above it. I believe this thing's got 3 stages of flaps. So I'll put the second stage down now. Put a bit more power in. Now this thing stops quite quickly. And I mean it was a reasonably short runway, it's not massively short. I think this is runway 32, I believe that says, or 23. Just look at the heading. Yep, 23. Ow, that hurt. Sorry, I didn't think it was just loud. Right, flaps full. Ooh, descending quite quickly. Come on, drifting off course a bit. Nice and smooth. And we're down. No need for brakes, we'll just let it coast. Actually, we'll probably have to put a bit of power into taxi off now. I'm just going to taxi off here. Park next to that red and white twin prop there. It's quite a nice smooth touchdown, I thought. Yeah, so we just park next to this twin prop. That's got stubby wings, hasn't it? That plane next to it. I think it's maybe a Piper Cub. I'm not sure. No, that's not a Piper Cub. There we go. Park there. Parking brake can go on. Engine can go off. There we go. You can come out. You can cut. Fuel pump can go off. These can all go off. You can go off, and you two can go off. And flaps can go in. Shouldn't really be able to do that on Masters. It's not, but oh well. There we go. Flaps has gone in. And I'll outro the video. Yeah. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please do leave a like so I know that you enjoyed it. And yeah, subscribe for more. Suggest places for me to fly next. And that would be a good idea. I don't know why the camera's shaking. It's like the wind doing that, or is it some sort of setting? Who knows? So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day, and bye bye.